So if you're a small business owner, this is what you don't want to do. You don't want to go to the cheapest website that you can get for your small business. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about. So I'm in Dallas right now, and I was searching for people who sell websites and stuff, computer related services on Craigslist. This is a very popular location where people go to get a cheap website, and that's what it turns out to be. It's a cheap website. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so WordPress website, I just clicked on this one. It's on the first page, so they just posted it there. So let's see what these guys are talking about. I actually did, but let me just shoot a video and saying, okay, WordPress website and mobile apps in the DFW area, which is great. So we are a team of 25 professionals in US and overseas. So there is a team of 25. They don't say how many are where, but anyways, so it's US and overseas. Working with consulting firms in US, we provide WordPress website and design integrations, installations, and all those things. This is great. So please check our more information for WordPress mobile app development, SNSsystems.com. So they specialize in web development, creative website design, WordPress. WordPress is basically about 18 to 20% of all the websites on internet are WordPress websites. So this is a pretty popular platform. And a lot of people have done tremendous work with WordPress websites. So let's see what these people do. So they have WordPress portfolio at snssystems.com/portfolio, WordPress portfolio.html. And this is not good because as a WordPress designer, the WordPress websites don't end with .html, so they're not using their own technology for their own website. But anyways, that's a different story. And they also have testimonial videos for SNS Systems. So SNS Systems seems to be the name of their company, and I pulled up that SNS Systems right here. So that's SNS Systems, and that's their testimonials. So which is impressive. They have testimonials. So this is a testimonial for .NET mobile app. So we're talking about WordPress. So let's go to WordPress. So testimonial for Strike a Match for a WordPress website. So let's do this. Let's go to the portfolio for WordPress, right? And let's go and see. Okay, so this is the portfolio for WordPress websites. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each row, and 1, 2, 3, 15, 20, 25, 30, almost 35 websites on their portfolio for this one. So they're pretty heavy on testimonials, and we saw a testimonial for Strike a Match. So let's see what this Strike a Match website is. I go to Strike a Match. Here's the first problem. It goes to the configuration settings page, and it doesn't even pull that up for whatever reason. So as a website visitor, I don't want to go through the back end. I don't want to see the settings. I want to see the website. So let's see. strikeamatch.org. If I go, it redirects itself back to the configuration page. So it tells me that there is something wrong with the website. If you cannot pull a website up, how dare you even show a testimonial saying that, okay, we've done this work. I can't even pull a website up. I can't even pull this website up. It redirects back to the configuration page. So they obviously haven't done the job right, but they did manage to sneak a testimonial from that website owner, or maybe, who knows, they might have paid somebody to act as an owner of that website and bought this testimonial. I'm hoping they didn't. I'm hoping there's something wrong with the configuration settings, which is an easier fix. But the problem is you can't even pull a website, but you can definitely pull up a testimonial. So that's the reason why I say don't get a cheap website. Now, second red flag is this. Let's say contact us. Let's say if you can reach them and say, can you fix this website? Let's say if you can get a live person. Here's the second red flag. Locations. There's one North America location, then there's 3 India locations. Now, being from India, I know 2 of these 3 cities are not technical, or not known for being technical hubs. If you're not from India, you don't know which one is which, and you say, oh wow, 3 locations and 1 North America location. So let's do this. Let's pull up the North America location. They seem to have a Dallas address. So let's see where this office is, so we can see if we can call up a person and see if we can get some support. So that's the address. Let me go to Google Maps with that address, and here's the thing. You see a Chevron gas station there, and there is a Grand Inn. So it looks like a commercial square. They might have a small office there. So let's go and look at the aerial view, satellite view of that place. And there it is. This is the Chevron gas station. That's the freeway. And this is the parking lot of a motel. They dropped a pin in the parking lot and are claiming it as their North America office. That's what they're claiming. They're claiming this as the North American office for this company, SNS Systems. Now, if you drop the little guy, on the street, you will see the street view too. Okay, so this is the ramp, and there you go. That's the Grand, and then you'll see on the right side, you'll see the Chevron gas station. So they have claimed this parking lot to be their office, and this is ridiculous. This is how people, they're assuming that you will not do your research and you just pay them the cheap website money of 300, 500,000 bucks, whatever they're charging. And if you notice, which I did, if you notice, this doesn't seem to be that popular of a motel either. There's hardly anybody in the parking lot. 1, 2, 3, 4 cars in the parking lot. On the back side is the storage. So I don't know what kind of business they're running there, but they're definitely not running a website development agency there. Okay, here's another red flag. SNSsystems.us. So there's SNSsystems.com, which is a global website, hopefully, and then they are saying SNSsystems.us, SNSsystem.us. So let's click on that and see what that brings us to. Okay, so SNS System, the same logo, similar logo, but a different looking website. Again, they're big on testimonials, so I believe this is a testimonial that they are flashing right on the home page, and providing consulting. And here's the thing, so this doesn't impress me at all actually. If you look at this, the alignments is off. These are cheap stock photos that they're using. Doesn't lend itself any credibility. And again, here there is a different address now. So I'm like, okay, what's the address? Is it that address, this address? Why do I have to go through a wild goose chase just to find a person to talk to for this one? So, and they're also flashing Oracle Silver Partner, Run My Process, I don't know what that is, and they're also Microsoft Partner. So let's validate and see if they're really Oracle Partner, right? So I pulled up Oracle Network, and so this is Oracle Partner Solution Finder. Okay, I'm looking for, so let's say if I'm looking for a company with tech in their name, it should find a bunch of so 467 companies which has that in the name: Tech, Technology, Tech Mahindra, right? Let's see if we can find SNS like they say it is. Nothing. There's one company which is based in Korea, that's an Oracle Gold Partner. So what they're saying that they are Oracle Silver Partner, they just copied the logo and put it up there. They're lying, because as of right now, as of November 23rd, 2016, Oracle doesn't seem to show their affiliation with SNS System. Okay, wait a second, but there is also another one. There is an SNS Oracle Run My Process, I don't know what that is. And then there is Microsoft Partner. I know Microsoft. Let's go and search if they're Microsoft Partner. So they are Microsoft right now. Microsoft Partner Center. I'm searching for, let's do the same thing. Let's search for tech and see if something shows up, so we make sure that we're in the right place. Right, there you go. So for tech, there's Tech Fund, Tech Networks of Boston. There's a bunch of results for tech, right? Tech Data, all those things. Let's search for SNS by the name of the company. Let's see what shows up. SNS Network. Remember, this name is SNS System, right? SNS System. So there's SNS Network, SNS Technologists, SNS Technologies, Leonardo. We're already off of SNS now. Simple Networking Solutions Limited, and that's in Surrey, that's in Britain, that's in Brazil. So they're not showing up. So they're not even showing up on Oracle and Microsoft Network. So they just put that thing, they copied that logo from somewhere, or maybe that their certification might have expired or yanked, or they didn't renew, or whatever reason. But as of November 23rd, they are not Microsoft Partner or Oracle Partner, but they're very proudly flashing this logo. And of course, they're flashing the testimonials and stuff. So when you get a cheap website, you want to make sure that you're getting something that is credible. And if this is the state of the credibility, who can you trust? So what's the point of getting a website that you can't even pull up with this one? Now we do websites too. I do WordPress websites too. Let me show you some of the things that I'm working on right now. So I'm working on this website for a friend of mine, and so she runs a fitness studio, and she went through the exact same thing. There is some website development company from out of state called her up and gave her a great deal, and took her money and never built a website. They built a half a website and left her hanging. Right. So this is the website that I built for her. So it's got a slider which goes through different slides during the first. There you go. Then obviously this is a workout, a gym website. So there is workout of the day, that there's success stories that are there. She's going to give me the pictures, so I'm going to replace the pictures with the text and everything. Then there's going to be a calendar. This is one of the websites. I'm building another website for a friend of mine who is a nutrition expert and is also trying to do a blog, put a blog up for nutrition and fitness. So here's her blog that I'm in the process of building. Okay, it's called fitgirl.me, and here it is. So that's the logo I designed for her, nutrition, and so that's the blog. It's a simple, clean, crisp blog, and obviously this is all dummy data because I'm waiting for the text for the real nutritional data from her. And so if you click on an article for a blog, you will see that it has enough in there for a user to find that this website is professionally done. Okay, so once we have the information, we're going to put it up there. Then there's a bunch of other websites that I have built, but as you can see, this is me. If you scroll down towards the bottom of the page, you'll see it keeps on loading. So as long as there is blogs, it'll keep on loading new blogs. Wait a second, there you go. That's a new blog. So as long as there is blogs, it'll keep on loading the blogs one after another. So you don't have to go from page to page to page. You just keep scrolling and you'll keep getting new data. Right? So, and that's my website, designed and developed by Solomon of lastmileprofits.com. So anyways, so that's what I'm saying. Don't get a cheap website because you never know what you're getting. And if your business needs a good exposure, you definitely don't want a cheap exposure. It's better to not have a website than to have a cheap looking website. So that's this is Solomon signing off from Plano. And if you need help, let me know, because you definitely don't want to fall victim to these kind of gigs on Craigslist. Updated 2 hours ago, so they're obviously posting it from somewhere in India, and they have enough people that they're getting testimonials from. They're probably buying it, paying it. I don't know what they're doing, but if there is a testimonial for a website and they can't even pull up their website, what's the point? Don't fall victim to this. I've seen too many people lose good money, and worse than that, forget the money you can recover from the loss of money, but if your website is a cheap looking website, guess what? What's the cost of a lost opportunity? You definitely don't want to run your business with that kind of baggage. You want a good, clean, fresh website. Pick up the phone, give me a call, and we'll look at your project, and you'll pay a fair price, but you will be definitely appreciative of the work that we do, because we guarantee our work. Everything that we do is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. So we will sit down, we'll talk with you over the phone. We might even come face to face and talk to you and get your ideas that you have for your website. Give you a quote. Once we agree on the price and the work, then we'll get started with the work, and we'll work hand in hand with you. It's not like, okay, I'll take your money and run away, and then you'll be left with something that you're not very proud of. So if your business needs a good online presence, give us a call. We not only do websites, but like I said, we do branding. This is one of the sites that I was working on, and DallasDesigns.website. So I use this to attract small local businesses in a certain city to build websites for them, to do branding for them, to do logos for them, to generate leads for them, and likewise. So this is a website called DallasDesigns.websites, right? And if you're launching a business, if you're in the process of launching a business, guess what? Launching it right is the most important part, because a lot of rockets crash and burn right off of the launch pad, and you want to make sure, if you're launching a business, if you're starting your online presence, make sure that you get the right start, right? So Here's what we do. We work with social media presence, we do websites, we do logo design, we do brand building, we do search engine optimization, growth hacking, marketing, content, email, sales funnels, testimonials are there. There is websites that we're delivering. There's all the portfolios of 1-page, 2-page websites. Now these prices are a little older price, so we'll have to update the pricing, but feel free to give us a call and we'll give you a good price. I'm not saying we're the cheapest. I'm not saying we're going to break the bank, but in the process of making bank, let's add value to what you're doing and build a good website. Okay? So there you go, and that's me right here in Plano. So if you need to reach me, give me a call, 214-600-7401. It's Somil, and you can reach me at 214-600-7401. Okay, so give me a call and we'll take the project and we'll show you what we can do, and if you like our work, we can build you an effective online presence. We're not the cheapest, but I guarantee you will love the online presence that we'll have designed for you. This is Somil signing off from Plano. Over and out.